Japan has slipped back into recession, leaving financial analysts to ponder over the implications for the global economy. Japan's economy unexpectedly shrank for the second consecutive quarter. 2 successive negative quarters officially puts a country in recession. The slide in the last quarter has taken economists by surprise. Figures indicated that Japan's economy would grow by 2.1% in the last quarter. Instead, gross domestic product, GDP, fell by 1.6% between July and September. Many economists attribute the fall to April's increase in sales tax from 5 to 8%. Many Japanese consumers have tightened their purse strings and are simply not spending. World leaders are worried that Japan's slide back into recession could be ominous for the global economy. British leader David Cameron said the world was on the brink of a second economic disaster. He told reporters he saw red warning lights for the global economy because of international instability and uncertainty, and a slowing of growth in emerging markets, especially Brazil and China. Mr. Cameron said the problems were plain to see. He added the Eurozone is teetering on the brink of a possible third recession, with high unemployment, falling growth, and the real risk of falling prices. Emerging markets, which were the driver of growth in the early stages of the recovery, are now slowing down. This is Jacqueline Gunn reporting from Sardinia, Italy.
Authorities in India's Bihar state have expelled around 600 high school students for cheating in their 10th grade examinations. The pupils used a novel but somewhat dangerous way to get help with their exam papers. Their parents scaled the walls of the school building and provided the answers to questions through the windows. Photographs and video footage of this illegitimate technique have gone viral. They show dozens of parents clinging on to whatever they can on the walls to feed information to their children. Some of the parents were 3 stories up. Teachers found many cheat sheets inside the classroom. Some had been folded up into paper airplanes and thrown through the window. Over 1.4 million 10th graders are taking the tests this week at more than 1,200 high schools across the state. Bihar's Education Minister P.K. Shahi told reporters that schools faced a difficult job to ensure exams took place under the strictest of conditions. He said, "It's virtually impossible to conduct fair examinations without the cooperation of parents." He added that it was not possible to monitor all parents who accompany their children to schools and other test centers. The situation regarding parents helping their children cheat has become so prevalent that police officers are posted to each school. However, an official said, "We can't use force to drive away the parents." The World Health Organization, WHO, has announced for the first time that Southeast Asia is now free from polio. The WHO certified 11 countries as being clear of the disease. The WHO website said, "This is the fourth of 6 WHO regions to be certified, marking an important step towards global eradication of polio, a highly infectious virus that attacks the nervous system and can cause total paralysis in a matter of hours. With this step, 80% of the world's population now lives in certified polio-free regions." One of the newly certified countries is India, which as recently as 2009 was home to almost 50% of the world's polio cases. India hasn't seen a single polio case for the last 3 years. Polio is currently an incurable disease. It leads to paralysis of the limbs and can kill anyone who contracts it. Dr. Poonam Ketrapal Singh, Regional Director for the WHO, said, "This is a momentous victory for the millions of health workers who have worked with governments, non-governmental organizations, civil society and international partners to eradicate polio from the region." She added, "It is a sign of what we can bequeath our children when we work together." Dr. Singh also cautioned against becoming complacent in the fight against the disease. She said, "Until polio is globally eradicated, all countries are at risk and the region's polio-free status remains fragile."